Thanks to all of you for coming, and welcome to a beautiful but rainy day in San Diego. But I think that because of your presence, especially for those of you who have come out of San Diego, I think it's clearing up. Now if that happens, that's a miracle because the prediction has been it's going to rain throughout the day, but we'll see. We had to actually move an event from outdoors to indoor later on, but let's hope for the best. So, welcome again. I wanted to start off just by giving a very, very quick introduction and then welcome Bill Lin, our chair of our EC department, to also welcome us. And then later on in the day, Dean Pisano will be here to provide some welcoming remarks. So, this format, this research review, is different from the 5G and Beyond Forum. There's nothing new that I'm saying to most of you, but still there are a few of you who are attending maybe the first time. So the research review is really a much smaller gathering. This is where our faculty and students get to present their results, the latest results of the research that they are doing. And it's a great opportunity for all of you to interact with them. So this is as opposed to the 5G and Beyond forum, which is a more public forum. Here we primarily 99%, 95% of the talks and presentations are by our students and faculty. And but today we have the pleasure of having Ted from Facebook, and I'll introduce him soon, and he'll give us a keynote, letting us know about what are the challenges Facebook are looking after, the Facebook connectivity group in particular. The other thing I would like to mention about the program today is that, and thanks for the encouragement of many of our board members that are here, we have been introducing more and more presentations by students. So if you remember that last research review, we introduced the lightning talks and got very positive feedback. Again, thanks to our students who did very, very well. Then in the 5G and Beyond forum, we had two student speakers, and the feedback was really, really good. So we built upon that, and we have this time a few more student speakers. And so, hopefully that will be a very good mix with faculty speaking and student speaking. And we will have the lightning talks. We will have a robust poster session. Uh, Great that we didn't do the poster session outside, but we are safe at the poster session. Um, so that's one that those are like some programmatic notes. Uh, I wanted to express a good news coming out, and that is one of the leaders of RFIC, of wireless products, especially RFIC products and solutions, Corvo, is going to join us. I'm saying going to join us because the legal has not cleared the contract yet. We are still working on that, but it should be cleared very, very soon. And that would be a really, really a win-win for both CWC and Corvo. And especially also because Don Kimball, Don, can you raise your hand? Don will be representing Corvo, and Don has been with us for a long, long time. So hopefully with Corvo, we'll know how to work together very closely. And so that's a really, really going to be a close and fruitful cooperation. So Don and others who are not here, Don had to change his schedule so that he could participate here, and thanks Don for that. Um, the other thing I wanted to mention is that CWC, as many of the companies that are here, have also transformed itself over the last few years. We remain very good, a premier institution, a premier center in the nation in terms of wireless research, from circuits to networks to information theory to signal processing, various aspects of wireless research. But we have also undertaken the journey of seeking out what are the applications, what are the new applications that will be revolutionized because of 5G, and we obviously are already talking about 6G. What are those impacts that are going to happen, and how can we learn from those impacts and morph our programs even better? So we have started two major vertical initiatives: connected health and smart transportation, as you know. And so the first session will be about smart transportation, will be about connected vehicles, and you'll get to see that how uh, today the world is really, really coming together. Well, at least in the space of technology, where sensing, computing, communications, and of course, big data and AI are coming together. And you'll see that our connected vehicles program is something, which is very much like that. The innovations are cross-cutting very much. You'll also see later on some conversations, some talks on our connected health program. We could not accommodate all the different projects in the connected health program, uh, but I'll speak to it a little later again in the afternoon when we talk about connected health, and it has huge implications on not only the sensing and the computing and communications, but also how everything comes together and how we leverage big data. So from that perspective, we are glad to have Teradata as one of our companies, member companies. They joined us last year, and actually, when we present Connected Health, I'll point out some of the contributions Teradata is already making in that program. So with that, I'll request our chair, Bill Lin, to say a few words welcoming us, and we'll continue with the program. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. I'll just say a few brief words. I know that we're very excited to get going on the program. I just want to say that the activities in the Center for Wireless Communications is very important to the department, and we continue to invest in resources, including faculty recruitment, in support of all the wonderful efforts that CWC has been doing. Particularly, CWC has wonderful efforts in wireless circuits, in wireless networking, in connected health, and in emerging into connected vehicles and smart transportations. And I think when I spoke last May, I announced already that last year we recruited a number of new faculty members, many of whom are directly involved will be directly involved with CWC, including Han Fook in the audience for power electronics. We have a new faculty member, Professor Ed Wang, who does mobile health applications. We have two new faculty members that are in machine learning, and we have another new faculty member coming, Florian Mayer, who is in signal processing. And this year we have a number of recruitments as well, and a lot of the recruitment efforts this year will be recruiting people with expertise in the systems area that would potentially contribute to the smart transportation thrust of CWC. So we're continuing to recruiting new faculty, continue to invest in resources in support of all of the efforts that's been going on in CWC. So I just want to say that CWC is very important to the department. And with that, I will pass it back to Sujit so we can start the exciting program today.
Thank you. As you know that any center, any institution, academic institution, it's as good as the members, the faculty, the students, and of course our industry members. And we are really, really grateful to our industry members, not just because of the sponsorship, and we totally appreciate that, but also because of the close involvement you guys have in our projects, and we really appreciate that too. And as we do our faculty recruitment, continue to, your inputs also will be very valuable in that.